We're live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight, and what a fight it should be. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Both men step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. That left counter was perfectly timed. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Todd, we've seen much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Good counter punch. He just misses with that big right hand. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're getting it in the kitchen sink.
Here we go for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Left counter punch will score. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You've got to swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee says stop.
You'd like to see more jabs. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful though. Perfect counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Oh, those punches add up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round. Let's get it started in round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Nice counter shot. Fantastic punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. They exchange punches. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fighters can do that.
Solid punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. And there's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he misses with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Left shot lands. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this fight. Desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Time for the 5th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
That counter scores. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. You'd like to see more jabs. two are the perfect dance partners. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The problem with it...
Wait a minute! He caught him clean! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Punch scores.
Catch and shoot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there was a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go in the 6th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter shot lands. Punch, counter punch. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. These power punches are bruising up his body.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A perfect counter lands. Nice counter. And he fails to score with that left hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And
there's the bell to start round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
what a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Just gets out of the way of that left hand. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice exchanges from both men in this trap. And he just missed with that left jab. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get nervous, some of that...
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Looks like they're out of trouble. a jab from these two. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Got out of the way of that right hook. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst. Boom! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And he just got caught. He just got caught. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Through the hook, didn't land. Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter shot. That right hook catching air. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Actually, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. He missed with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots, but that leaves more opportunities for headshots.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You could tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You gotta hope they run out of steam.
I think it's safe to say, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Nice job landing with that right hand. Oh my, that's a game changer.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's made it to round 10.
Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
The job.
Take a good look at their fighter.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have got.
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.